able to hear me? Am I going? First of all, now open with chat. Good connection. Yes, looks like you're ready. Click here to start. Close. Yes. Yes. Guys, able to hear me? Just a minute. Let me see if I could able to hear myself, and do let me know if you could able to hear me. Looks like you're ready. Click here to start. Close. Yes. Yes. Guys, able to hear me? Hello guys, able to hear me? Yeah, let's see. I think we are live now. Hopefully no issues will come. Yeah, so as we have discussed here in the thumbnail, we are going to deal about some of the Java interview questions that been asked in a very frequently. So I have one bookmark that I have it with me, so that I could able to easily grab some points from here. So the first one in this is how to reverse a Java in string. This is a very common question, guys, and most of the freshers at plus. Okay, so the first interview question is reverse Java string. Reverse a string in Java. Okay, reverse a string in Java. So write a program. Actually, this could be approached by two methods, guys. First one using string only. Second one using string builder. Okay, so in the string builder you have a method called reverse. So most of the internet where you see, you get this thing like this program only you see most of the places in your internet. So let's start with this, then we'll go into this one. Okay, so yeah, I am going to create a class in a CodeThali. I hope you guys have also opened your IDE and following with me, because I wanted to have an interactive session, but I want you guys to practice along with me, so that we'll have little fun. And if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the chat so that I could clear. Okay, so let me do this. Something like string reversal is our program. That means our class here. So simply put a main here. Okay, it's still building in the down. That's fine. Okay, so let me take string builder is equal to something like str is equal to new string builder. Okay, of let me take something like CodeThali. This is our YouTube channel, so I'm taking this. Now if you see here str dot, we have something like reverse. This is a method most of the areas you see in your in the internet, you get this. So let's execute with this first, then we'll see str dot reverse. Okay, so let me run as a Java application. Now you could see we have got the output. Okay, so this is my input string and this is my output string, guys. Okay, this is a way of doing a string reversal using str reverse method. Okay, so there is a one more thing I just want to see here is like if you want to append the data to this. Okay, how do you do? Simple, use append here. Okay, something like append. I just want you can append anything here. So I am appending something like YouTube, something like a channel here. then if I do it again, it should come like this. Okay. Okay, so this is a way of doing a reverse function, guys, but as I say, this is a very straightforward way. But when you answer this, most of the people immediate question is like, I don't want you to implement with string builder, this is an inbuilt function, can you do with some other method, is there any other method? This is an immediate question you get, guys. Okay, so you need to know other process as well. So for that purpose, I am removing this, or you could say I am just putting this in a comment section, and I am going into the next one, something like this. I am taking string, yes, I am taking string str is equal to, again, CodeThali. Okay, then what we'll do is first get the length, something like int length, length, length is equal to str dot length method. Okay, from length you try to loop through to the bottom, that means from the highest value. So if you see here, it CodeThali, C will be a 0th index, O will be 1 2 3, something like this, guys. Okay, I'll show here CodeThali. Okay, so 0, C will be at 0 index, O will be 1, D will be 2, E will be 3, 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so if you go for the length of this variable, sorry, this string, you get length as 9. So what you need to do, length minus 1, because the index is starting from 0. What you need to do is you go to the length minus 1, and do iterate to the till the index 0 method 0. Okay, so simply what you need to do is take a for loop here, int, what you need to do is str of str dot char at I. Okay, that means the character at that int I. Okay, now if I execute this, what is going to happen? Simple. Okay, length minus 1, right, because the index is starting from 0. Now you could see again the same thing, right? So string builder you can use, string method you can use, both of them are really useful, and this is a very common interview question for the freshers, guys. So I really want you guys to have a look at this. Okay, so this is the first question. I hope you guys able to solve it now. And how to swap two numbers without using the third one, this is an interesting one, guys. So this is done. Now let's go to the second one, like swapping two numbers without using third one. Okay, before going there, I want you guys to know me if there are any doubts in your first program. Okay, I just want you guys to tell me that if there are any doubts in the first one. In the meantime, let me see if I am going live or not. I think we are in the live only. Yeah, so yes, just a minute, guys, let me have some water. Swapping two numbers without using the third one. Yeah guys, so swapping two numbers without using the third one. Let's say like a as 6 as a value and b as 5. Okay, now I don't want to use a third number, but the output should be like this. What output should be? A is equal to 5, b is equal to 6. How to do that? Okay, this is an interesting one guys. So let me take a plus b, something like a plus b, which is equal to what? 6 plus 5, which is equal to 11. Okay, this value, what I'll do is I'll put this value into the b. Okay, I'll put this in b. From 11, if you see, I have this 11, right? So from this 11, if I eliminate from okay, this is a b, right? Okay, this is a 6 plus 1. Okay, fine. So from this value a plus b as 11, if I b, then b minus 11 minus a is equal to, what we can do is a is equal to something like b minus a. What will happen? That means 11 minus 6 as 5, right? So I am getting a is equal to 5. This is the correct one, right? Then but b, if you see, now the output final here, the output is what? Here a is equal to 5, b is equal to 11 presently, right? Now what I need to do is I need to make sure this b value is coming as 6. How? That means b is equal to, what I need to do, b minus a. That means I have 11 minus 5, that is equal to 6. So the value of b for me is equal to 6. This is your program guys. Okay, this is your program. So let's get into that. Let me take a empty class here, something like swap two numbers as a class. Okay, let me generate the main method here, and let me take int a is equal to 6 comma int b is equal to 5. Okay, now what I do is b is equal to a plus b. That means what will happen? A plus b means 6, b is equal to 11, right? From this statement I'll have b is equal to 11. Now what I'll do is a is equal to b minus a equal to, that means 11 minus 6, which is equal to 5. This is the value of b. This is a 5, right? So now at the end what I'll do is a value is, what is the a value? This is a. Similarly I'll keep b value is, that is b. Okay, so this is after the swap, right? So let me keep like this, after swap. Now let me do another thing. Before swap also we'll do something like this, so that we can understand what is the value. It's going sys out before swap values are, so that it's easy for us to validate. Now let me execute this program. Now if you see, before the swap a value is 6. Now after the swap a value is 5. Similarly, b value before the swap is 5. After the swap, it has came with the a value object in real time, but is a tricky interview question, I should say. Okay, so yeah, this is our second question, guys. So we have solved two. This is the first one, reverse a string value. This is the second one. Okay, now let's go to the another one. Vowel presented in a string. Okay, from this concept they will be so surrounded by how you approach this problem. You can solve so many questions here that I will show you after this. Okay, so we have vowels as a, e, I, o. YouTube channel. So how many vowels are there? I have o, I have e, I have I have a as well. Okay, a as well. So the present question is like vowel is presented or not. If it is presented, you simply print yes, vowel is presented. If it is not, then you say vowel is not presented. Let me take another variable like another string. Give me a string which is not having a vowel inside. Give me a string which is not, I don't know, I'm not getting anything. Slowly, guys. So here first let's take a string, something like string str is equal to code thali. Okay, now in order to check vowel is presented or not, that means we are checking each and every character starting from C till the I. Okay, then we'll check whether it's presented or not. Okay, so yeah, so just now I got it. Okay, the vowel which is not presented is, let's say, like rhythm, rhy thm, rhythm. Okay, so this is not having, so we'll take that as an example. So yeah, let's here, in order to check, we need to go to each and every IOU is presented or not. Simple as that. So I have an input string as CodeThali. Now let me iterate to it, something like string int I is equal to 0, I less than str dot length I dot char it of index I. Okay, this is our character, right? So char ch is equal to this one. What you can do is AEIOU, right? So A E I'll replace those values. O something like U. Okay, here is A. Now I'll take this as E, I'll take this as I, I'll take this as O, I'll take this as U. Okay, if that character is, now simply say like sys out, you can, I just want to print it here. Okay, how many are there, that we'll see later. Okay, I just want to print it and come out. Okay, so let me take a variable called boolean, something like boolean as vowel flag as false. Okay, now here I'll make vowel flag as true, and I'll going to break from here once I have false one, right? So you don't have to do anything here. And this one is a loop. Okay, now at the end what I am going to do is I am going to, okay, you write a sys out as vowel percentage, else you are saying sys out vowel, reconnect successful. Okay, fine. Now we getting no data.